Do you ever feel like no matter hoping things will change while you're not changing at all? I know you've been there. You've tried to be everything for everyone, haven't you? And yet somehow, no one ever notices. You give everything you have to something, and it leaves you empty. You're not alone in this. It's not your fault. Society has taught you that you're supposed to sacrifice for others, that staying stuck is a sign of strength. But it's not. It's a trap. The longer you wait, the deeper you fall into the trap. And eventually, it will be too late to walk away. You're running out of time. The clock is ticking. And the more you delay, the more you risk losing the life that's meant for you. You can't keep waiting for permission. You need to take control now. It's time for a shift in the way you see yourself, your dreams, and the world around you. Because right now, you're stuck. You're waiting for something, a sign, a person, or an opportunity. But here's the harsh truth. You're not going to get it. Not from anyone else, at least. The truth is, you've been living in a self-imposed prison, and the key has been in your hands all along. Waiting for approval, validation, or a sign that you're on the right track has only kept you stuck. You've allowed the opinions of others, the judgments, and the fear of not being enough to dictate your every move. But what if I told you that this mindset is exactly what's holding you back from achieving your dreams? Stop asking for permission. It's a trap. You've been waiting for someone to tell you it's okay, to give you permission to go after your dreams, but they won't. And here's the kicker. They don't have to. Here's the thing. You are capable of so much more than you think. Everything you've been waiting for, all the permission you've been seeking, it's all within you. The power, the drive, the strength to change your life has been inside you from the start.
It's time to stop giving your power away to others. Look at the lives of successful people. Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey, Serena Williams. These people didn't wait for anyone to tell them they were ready. They didn't wait for someone to give them a green light. They believed in themselves first. Take Serena Williams, for example. She faced criticism, doubt, and even injury, but she never waited for validation from anyone. She worked tirelessly, but we often miss the critical moments when they made a decision to stop waiting. They made a choice to trust themselves. The real obstacle in your way is not the world around you. It's your own mindset. You've been waiting for external validation, for the right circumstances, for the perfect moment. But the truth is, none of that matters. The only thing that matters is what you believe about yourself. The only person stopping you from reaching your potential is you. You've been holding yourself back. The opinions of others, the fear of failure, the fear of judgment, it's all been holding you in place. And it's time to let go of that. The power to create your future is within you right now. It's time to stop asking for permission. The only one who needs to believe in you is you. You have the power to change your life right now. This isn't just a motivational speech. It's the truth you've been avoiding. You are the one responsible for your future, and it's time to take ownership of it. You're the only one who can take action, who can make things happen, who can break free from the chains of self-doubt and fear. So stop waiting. Stop looking for someone to give you the green light. The only sign you need is the one you create for yourself. You are the driver of your own destiny, and it's time to start moving forward right now. The time for waiting is over. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is the decision to act. Stop looking for someone else to make the first move. The sign you've been waiting for. It's right here, right now, in this very moment. It's time to take control. Now that you've realized that you're the only one holding the keys to your own future, it's time to map out the journey. The solution isn't some big complex system. It's simple, actionable steps that you can start right now. Here's what you need to do. Take full responsibility. This is your life, your journey, your dream. No one is coming to save you, but that's not a bad thing. It means you get to be the creator of your own destiny. No more blaming the circumstances, the people, or the bad luck. Own every part of your story, including the setbacks. When you take full responsibility, you reclaim your power. Start with small, powerful actions. The key to making progress is taking that first step. Stop waiting until everything is perfect. It's not going to be perfect, but that's exactly why you have to start now. Whether it's starting that project you've been putting off, or reaching out to someone who can help you, take one action today, even if it feels small. Because here's the truth. Small actions, when compounded, create massive results. Take that first step, no matter how small, and the next one will become easier. Create a plan of attack. Don't just drift through life, hoping things will fall into place. Map out a clear path forward. Break down your big dreams into bite-sized goals. What do you need to accomplish today, this week?
this month to move closer to your vision. Write it down. Make it real. When you have a plan, you no longer feel lost or overwhelmed. You have direction, and direction is power. Build consistency. Success isn't about doing something extraordinary one time. It's about doing something ordinary with extraordinary consistency. Commit to showing up every day, even on the tough days, even when you don't feel like it. This is where the magic happens. Consistency is the bridge that takes you from where you are to where you want to be. If you show up every day and put in the work, you will see results. But it all starts with the choice to keep going. No matter how tough it gets, embrace the uncertainty.
There's no such thing as certainty when you're on the path to greatness. The unknown can be intimidating, but it's where growth happens. Don't wait until you have everything figured out. You never will. The journey is about figuring it out as you go, trusting that every step, no matter how uncertain, is leading you to something greater. Take action despite the fear, and the fear will fade away with time. Right now, as you read this, you have a choice. You can either continue down the path of waiting and wishing, or you can choose to start now. There's no more waiting for permission. The time to act is now. Stop looking for external validation. You don't need anyone else's approval. It's time to prove to yourself that you can do it. Don't sit on the sidelines, get in the game. The world doesn't need more people who are talking about what they're going to do. The world needs people who take action, who create, who build, who make things happen. Understand this, you don't need to have it all figured out. It's okay to not know the exact path forward, but the key is starting. You can make mistakes along the way. That's part of the process. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to keep moving. So stop making excuses. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions, or the perfect knowledge. The only thing you need is the courage to take that first step. I'm speaking to you right now. This message isn't generic. It's meant for you. The dreams you've put on hold, the goals you've been procrastinating about, they're all waiting for you. You've been holding yourself back long enough. And I want you to know that you are more than capable of taking that first step. You have everything you need within you to make it happen. So what's stopping you? You've been waiting. Waiting for the right moment. Waiting for the stars to align. But let me tell you something. There is no perfect moment. There's only now. And right now, as you sit there, you are standing at the edge of a decision that will change everything. You've been waiting. Waiting for the right moment. Waiting for the stars to align. But let me tell you something. There is no perfect moment. There's only now. And right now, as you sit there, you are standing at the edge of a decision that will change everything. This is the turning point. Your moment to make a decision that will either propel you forward or trap you in the same cycle of waiting. The truth is, you've been putting this off for too long. You've been hoping for a sign, a green light, a go-ahead from the universe. But the only thing that's been holding you back is your own fear, your own doubt, your own hesitation. Every time you hesitate, every time you say, I'll do it tomorrow, you're letting your future slip further away. And one day you'll wake up and realize that you missed your shot. The weight of this moment cannot be overstated. This is the moment you either rise or stay stuck forever. There's no in between. Every second you wait, you let the opportunity slip through your fingers. This is the price of inaction, and the cost is higher than you think. Imagine yourself a year from now. Where will you be? Will you be standing at the same crossroads, wishing you had acted sooner? Will you look back and wonder what could have been? Or will you look back knowing you took the leap? That's the difference between success and regret, and the decision. It's yours. If you continue to wait, nothing will change. You will still be stuck, wishing for something better while staying exactly where you are. Don't you feel the weight of that reality? You will stay stagnant, forever wishing for the life you want, while watching others move forward. The longer you delay, the harder it will be to take the leap. It's like standing at the edge of a cliff, waiting for the wind to be just right. But the truth is, it will never feel perfect. At some point you have to jump. You have to make that leap into the unknown. You have to trust that you have wings and you can fly, or you'll fall. Let me say it again. The only person standing in your way is you. The world is waiting for you to step into your potential, but only you can decide if you're going to rise or stay where you are. You've been waiting long enough. It's time to rise. Think about it. You have everything you need within you right now to succeed. Your potential isn't something out there. It's already inside of you. The only thing you need to do is step into it. What are you waiting for? What excuse do you still have? What doubt is still holding you back? These are the lies you've been telling yourself to stay comfortable. But comfort is the enemy of progress. You've heard it said before, but now it's time to truly feel it. This is your one shot. The opportunity is right here, right now. And if you don't act, you'll miss it. It's like standing at the edge of a cliff. You can keep looking at the view and wondering if it's safe to jump, or you can leap and experience the thrill of soaring. You can stay where you are, where everything is familiar and safe, or you can choose the unknown. If you choose not to leap, you'll stay stuck. And stuck is a prison you've built for yourself, brick by brick, excuse by excuse. Don't let yourself be the prisoner anymore. The only thing holding you back is your refusal to take the leap of faith. This is your turning point. It's either now or never. You can't afford to wait any longer. You've been waiting for something outside of yourself to change. But the real change begins with you. Don't let another year, another month, another day slip away. The life you want is waiting for you, and it's up to you to claim it. Right now, in this moment, you have a choice. You can step into your greatness, or you can stay where you are. The choice is yours. But don't wait. Don't waste another second. This is your turning point. Rise. You've heard the truth. You've felt the weight of this moment. Now it's time to decide. Are you ready to take action? Because if you're not, you'll be right where you are tomorrow, next month, and next year. The only thing standing because no one is coming to save you. You are the hero of your own story, and the world is ready for everything you're about to become.